As a devoted viewer of the Food Network channel, my passion for the world of haute cuisine has always been an aspiration to experience. Gordon Ramsay, the esteemed British celebrity chef and restaurateur, holds a special place in my heart. His culinary talent and charismatic personality have captivated me time and time again. However, I had never ventured into the world of fine dining until Ramsay provided an opportunity to savor this luxurious dining adventure. While driving along the iconic Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C., one early morning, hunger aggravated my stomach. Thoughts of the delectable food and beverages awaiting me at my workplace cafeteria consumed my mind. An egg and bacon sandwich, a cup of Phage yogurt, a banana, a donut, orange juice, and a coffee with liquid creamer danced in my imagination. Lost in my food trance, I nearly missed the yellow traffic light signal. Thankfully, I managed to halt just in time. As I waited for the light to turn green, I gazed at the historic buildings lining Pennsylvania Avenue. These structures had witnessed countless United States presidents making their way to the White House after their inauguration ceremonies at the U.S. Capitol building. However, on this particular day, I saw an upscale restaurant next to the iconic Federal Bureau of Investigation headquarters. To my astonishment, it bore the name Gordon Ramsay's Steakhouse. A smile crept across my face as I realized that my favorite chef had established a fine dining establishment right here in Washington, D.C. The grand entrance of Ramsay's restaurant exuded an air of exclusivity, promising an extraordinary dining experience. Determined to partake in this culinary journey, I made a mental note to reserve a table for dinner. Once settled at work, I wasted no time in contacting the restaurant and securing a reservation for one at 7 p.m. Filled with excitement, I couldn't help but inquire if Chef Ramsay was in town and if he could grace my table with his presence. The reservationist kindly offered to check his schedule, suggesting that he might be able to stop by. She requested that I email her my bio and picture, and I promptly complied. After finishing work, I hurried home to freshen up before embarking on my discovery of Gordon Ramsay's Steakhouse. Dressed in a stunning little black sheath dress, I slipped into a pair of alluring sandals and styled my hair in an elegant high bun. The intoxicating scent of Chanel No. 5 perfume enveloped me as I stepped into my Volkswagen Sports utility vehicle. Arriving at Ramsay's restaurant, I was immediately struck by its class and sophistication. The sight was truly awe-inspiring. As I entered, a hostess dressed in a chic white dress greeted me by name. She informed me that Mr. Ramsay was expecting my arrival. My cheeks ached from the wide smile that spread across my face after hearing her say that. Guiding me to my table, the hostess led me through the enchanting dining area. The restaurant exuded beauty and elegance, with soft classical music floating through the air. Fern trees adorned with delicate white string lights dotted the space, creating a magical ambiance. The decor boasted a blend of black, white, and gold, exuding a sense of luxury. The black furniture exudes modern elegance with deep ebony wood tables with high-gloss finishes, plush velvet chairs, and sleek leather banquettes that create an air of sophistication and comfort. Each table was adorned with gleaming gold utensils and crystal glasses for wine and beverages. The walls are adorned with black and white artwork. The menu, printed on exquisite high-quality paper, featured elegant italic fonts that added to the overall aesthetic. Within the walls of the restaurant, I felt like a person of importance. Reading the menu, I decided to indulge in a perfectly cooked T-bone steak, accompanied by a baked potato, string beans, corn, and broccoli. As the delectable dish was presented before me, its flavors were expertly seasoned. Savoring each bite, I relished the flavors that danced upon my palate. A glass of fruity white dry wine accompanied my meal, its light, refreshing nature enhancing my dining experience. For dessert, I leisurely savored a slice of double chocolate mousse, reveling in its creamy and decadent texture. At that moment, I couldn't help but think that this was the essence of a perfect dining experience. Suddenly, a voice from behind me exclaimed, "Hey, Mia, you made it!" My grin widened as I turned to face the source of the familiar voice. Rising from my seat, I prepared to greet the renowned chef, but he motioned for me to remain seated. We engaged in a delightful conversation until he was called away to address an issue in the kitchen. My curiosity couldn't be contained as I pondered over the unfortunate individuals who would bear the brunt of Chief Gordon Ramsay's fiery outbursts. Oh, how I yearned to be an inconspicuous observer, perched upon the wall, to witness such a spectacle. The fine dining experience marked a milestone in my culinary odyssey, leaving a lasting impression on my heart. Encountering Chef Ramsay truly brightened my evening. You've been listening to Mia Z. Edwards. Stories. New stories arrive daily, except on Saturdays and Sundays, my rest days. Until then, stay inspired, stay creative, and let your imagination run wild.